Hello and welcome. In this video I am going to show you how to convert a given date to a given day. Means suppose you are given a date like of your birthday. What day it is? The program will tell us. Suppose I will write a C program by which we can determine the day which day it is, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, which day it is, by giving the date of which date it is. This is the first part of the video. In this part we will going to discuss how the variables are initialized and how the arrays are created, how the things, actually the blueprint of the program we will analyze in this. Okay, first we are creating a month array. That month array will have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, and all the month will consider the last dates. These are all the 12 months last date will be there, and there will be a character week, and all the Sunday will be strcpy function is used here, which is defined in hash include string.h. Okay, let's start from here. The program. First, we are giving the header file hash include stdio.h, which is standard header file. Then we are giving the string.h header file. Then we are starting the main function. Int month 12, 31. Actually, we are creating an array of 20 elements. Each elements considers the last date of the month. Each element considers the last date of the month. That's why the array is created like this. And second one, a two-dimensional array, character array. Two-dimensional array means the array we are going to store the strings. Like this array will be created, and we are going to store the strings. Array will be created like this. Sunday will be stored like this. Sunday. Monday. Tuesday. Like this. All the elements will be copied to this. Sunday will be copied to week 0. Like this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be copied to all the 6 weeks. Will be strcpy. I am not written all the. I am writing this strcpy week 2 Tuesday. So Tuesday will be copied to here. This is the character array of week. So by here the entire thing will be copied from here to here, like this. And strcpy, I am writing all the things. Cpy week 3 Wednesday. strcpy week 4 Wednesday, Thursday, strcpy week 5 Friday will be copied to this location, Thursday will be copied to this location, Wednesday will be copied to this location. strcpy week 6 Saturday. Saturday will be copied to this location. So all the two-dimensional array is created. All the things are copied to each other, each of the locations. Then we are going to going for actual logic. In the next part, means this video only, we are going to see the actual logic behind how we are going to find the elements, how we are going to run the program. The thing is over. The month array and character week array is created. Character array week is created. After that, we are going to show you the actual logic. Okay. Now we will see how the entire logic and the program is executed. Now we will write a printf function, enter valid date. Then we will enter the date. And suppose we have to enter, then the CPU will write in the console like this, enter a valid date. That will be written on the screen. Printf function. Then the scanf function is written. Then the cursor will blink like this, and the date, month, and year will be prompted. Like we have to input like this. Suppose I am writing my date of birth, 16/02/1996. This is my date of birth. So I have written like this. I have to write like 16/02/1996. So the thing will be entered like this: date, month, and year. So date variable will have the value of 16. Date, month variable will have the value 02, and year value 1996. Year will be having. So this will be the scenario. After that, we have to check this logic is this if this entire condition is for checking the leap year, checking if the year is leap or not, checking leap year, checking leap year. If the year is leap year, first we are taking the remainder of dividing by 400. If the remainder is 0, then the year is divisible by 400. Then the year is leap year. Otherwise, we have to check the two conditions. We have to divide it by 4 and take the remainder is 0. If the year is divided by 4, divisible by 4, and if it is divisible, not divisible by 100. So this condition written here: divisible by 4 and not divisible by 100. Not divisible by 100. The entire condition is checked like this: if year is divisible by 400 or year is divisible by 4 and year is not divisible by 100, this entire condition is checking leap year. If the year is leap year, then month 2 will not be there, month 1 will be there. Month 1 will be there. There was an array of month. There was an array, and the second element of the array will be of 29. The last date will be 29, right? Then send the array with the last date will be put into that position, and that position will be of 29. Then we are checking the condition that then this logic is there. Means we have to add this number month of I. Means first the loop will be started with 0. Month of 0 equals to 31, right? S will be 0. So I am writing the entire code here. Please observe here. S is 0, and for the first time the loop will be like this. Loop will be executed like in this line only, because there is no curly braces. So there will be only one line will be executed. S equals to 0 and month of I equals to 31. Month of 0. Month of 0. Second iteration S will be 31. 31. And month iteration will be of 28. 31 plus 28 equals to 959. Like this we have to add that how many times? The month minus 1 means we have to go to that month. Which month we are giving the input, we have to go to that month. That many times we have to add the last number of the month. That is the logic here. That many times we have to go to the last number of the month. And after that there is S equals to S plus date plus year by 4 minus 2. This is a simple logic. Last we have to add the date plus year by 4 minus 2. That is simple logic. Simple, you can find it out. Like suppose S is, you can find it out, it is not so problematic. After that we are taking the remainder, whatever S we are getting, whatever the value we are getting, at last we are dividing by 4, 7 and taking the remainder. Divided by remainder. Taking the remainder and printing that statement. So what have we done? From the first we have taken two arrays. One is for the month and one is for character array for storing the weeks. Right? After that we have taken 5 variables. 3 variables for the taking the input and the 2 variables for the logic. One is I, one is S. One is I, one is S. After that we have created the arrays. One is for the month array, one is for the week array, character array. After that what we have done? We have done the entire logic here. But first we are checking the leap year. Then in the logic part, first we are checking the leap year, if the year is leap or not. In the next part we are taking the addition of the month and we are just printing it. And by that way we can, I will provide the code in the description below. I will provide the code and don't worry about it. Just remember one thing, first the arrays will be created, 5 variables will be created, and after that we have to get into that logic. This logic you have to remember. That first we have to check for the leap year and then we have to check for the month and then we have to add it accordingly. This we have to print it out. Thank you.